What is up, dudes? Welcome back to Isaac. And I think we're going to continue on the challenge runs. The last video I made of Isaac was pretty awesome. We unlocked Death's Touch by doing Waka Waka. One of the more difficult challenges in the game. I mean, there's definitely harder ones. I'm not trying to say that is not the case, but it is nice to get that one out of the way. So let's go ahead and go for our next challenge here, which is going to be... It looks like we have My Reflection as well as Gigantic Piercing Tears. So I'm not really sure what makes these tears so gigantic, but I have a ton of damage. So yeah, we have My Reflection, we have Piercing Tears, and we have Polyphemus. So it looks like having Polyphemus alone makes your Piercing Tears ginormous. I never knew that would be the case. So our damage is going to be real, but we have like no shot speed at all. So the shots are going to travel extremely slowly. So I'm not sure whether I'm down with this, but that was worth it. Profited a black heart and a half for going into that curse room. So I'm going to guess that this is probably a mom's heart run. I mean, it's starting off with the damage that I'm starting off with right now. I'd be very surprised if I only had to kill the mom's foot, but who knows? I'm not entirely certain, and it looks like we will be able to get both the Tinted Rock as well as 2 bombs for getting the Tinted Rock just completely free. That's awesome. I will take the golden chest. I was going to say Solar. I'm going to open this up because, of course, there's no item rooms during the challenges except for, like, 1, possibly 2 challenges have item rooms. But for the most part, it's best to just expect that you will not get item rooms during challenges because, for the most part, that's how it works. Anyway, our damage is so incredibly crazy. It's a little bit ridiculous to think about, which is going to make, you know, the boss fights, at least some of the earlier ones, really easy because you just have to hit them a couple times and... Oh boy, range down. Maybe that might not be such a bad thing, but with our current shot speed to have low range, but who knows. Alright, so boss room already. I'm just going to go ahead and go for it. That was really dumb, but at least it cleared out the room fairly quickly. So let's go ahead and go for the boss fight. Gemini, good night, sir. Just 3 tiers required to complete the entire boss, which was pretty epic. Let's head down to the next floor. Just go for it. Speed run this, whatever. And it looks like this is only a mom's foot win. Wow, that's incredible. This is not going to be a hard challenge. So I imagine that it probably doesn't unlock anything all that cool. Maybe it's just more about showing off like how humongous your tears can be. And I don't think Polyphemus alone does this. I would be very surprised if Polyphemus alone, like with no other items, gave you this much damage. Maybe I started out with like a ton of base damage. Bob's Brain I'm not really a big fan of. Oh, that was dumb. I need to move, of course. There was additionally a Tinted Rock in that room, so I will have to go back for that. And we'll see how that works. But I will wait until the spike dude passes, and then just stand here. And, oh my goodness, I was not expecting him to do that. To move in that way. Oh well, I lost my black heart, but at least I didn't take red heart damage. That's the important thing here. So we should still be able to get our devil room. We still do have a couple soul hearts to work with. Those spike rooms in the basement are probably the most difficult rooms to deal with. They're very harrowing. I'm not interested in experimental treatment. I'm extremely interested in the pact, though. Having my tears go up is going to be a huge benefit because my tears at the moment are extremely low, and we're heading down to Cellar 1 already, like 3 minutes into this challenge. This is crazy. I probably can't justify, like, if it's only going to take this long to do this video, I probably can't justify just uploading this. I'll probably have to do like an additional challenge after or something like that, but may decide to come back for that curse room. I do have Curse of the Unknown, but I also happen to know I have 2 soul hearts worth of protection, so we will just you know, confide in that knowledge. And, you know, go accordingly. This is kind of a bit of a sketchy room just because the Eternal Flies can sometimes be a little bit frightening. You should provide no problems whatsoever. And I imagine we're probably going the wrong way to find the boss room. It seems like the boss room is more often than not down to the south in floors, but if I have to do a full clear, whatever. I mean, the challenge is still going to be done in... imagine around 15 minutes or so, so I'm not too worried about it. Wait for the creep to dissipate. I have made that mistake many a time in the past where I did not wait, and one hitting Girdlings, that is awesome. So if I got the Girdling boss fight, I could have done that in 2 shots, which is pretty amazing, although my damage did go up a little bit from the pact, so I don't know how much that benefited me, but I don't imagine it would too much. Getting through this room without taking any damage can sometimes be an achievement all on itself. And the boss fight, the Fallen, is going to provide me a devil item. 2 hits, or 3 hits I suppose. If I was able to hit both of them with my last tier there, I would have been able to do the boss fight in 2 hits. We will take Rotten Baby, which is going to spawn flies that do double my tier damage, and when my tier damage is this incredibly ridiculous, that's going to be a good item. These Rotten Baby flies are going to do a lot of damage. So I'm kind of excited for that. Oh, that was incredibly dumb. I don't even want to explain how dumb that was, and unfortunately this wasn't even the correct way to go. But yeah, one-hitting the jumping guys, and I know they don't have a whole ton of health, but still, that's a start. If your flies can do that, that is definitely helpful if you're one-hitting enemies with them. So Rotten Baby is going to be a nice pickup for us, or anything that spawns flies. Like Guppy's head would be a really good item in this situation as well. I'm not sure if we're going to get it. I doubt it, unless we find it in a devil room. Goodbye, sir. Thank you for the bomb drop. I'll just use this, I suppose. Bad gas. It's an item. Doesn't help out all that much, but... And additionally, another dead end, but hopefully we will be able to find the correct path to the boss somewhat soon here. And I do have one final red heart to spend, so if I do get that devil room, I might be able to take something from that and increase my damage a little bit more. It'd be interesting how amazing Brimstone would be. I know I just got Brimstone the last run, but if I got Brimstone this run, man, that would be a little bit insane, seeing what that does. I guess it's probably worth checking out what this card is, just for the fun of it. Death. I will use that here, and then go back and get my card, and there's an additional card that drops, so I have to check that out as well. Justice, I'll just use that here. And got a few consumable drops that I probably won't even take advantage of, but at least they exist. Just one hitting every single room is amazing to see. Boney, get him out of the way first. He's probably my least favorite. Unfortunately, I can't use that battery because I don't have a space bar item at the moment. 6 rerolls my build, so I'm not going to do that. I have learned at this point that number 1 and number 6 are the ones that you do not want to take if you have a terrible, or if you have a good build, and that you do want to take if you have a terrible build. So most of the time, like more often than not, I'm probably going to be avoiding those ones. Just because more often than not, I don't want to re-roll my build and potentially replace like devil room items with really crappy item room items that aren't going to help you out that much. I will check what this is. I'm not going to sacrifice a soul heart to check what the other one is. Joker. I'm just going to use it right now. Book of Belial. I think I'm going to pass on that just because, you know, it's a good item. It will guarantee your devil room every single floor, but we only have a couple more floors to go, so I don't really need to guarantee my devil room chance. And I think I'm plenty powerful enough to kill Mom as it is, so I'd take something that increased my damage like Mark or even Brimstone, but I don't think Book of Belial is needed in this run. And it would be nice, but definitely not required. I forgot Gertie has like a ton of health, so even with our ridiculous tier damage, it's going to take a few hits to kill him. Well, 3. A few hits being 3, and we did get a damage up, and we did not earn the devil room there, so the Joker was the correct card to use in that situation. Because I wouldn't have won the devil room anyway. Tempted, a little bit tempted to go to that curse room. I'm going to check the southern path first, and it's not going to be this way, unfortunately, but give me your item. He did not. It would be cool if he dropped these soul hearts. He can do that from time to time. Okay, let's try to get through this room without taking damage. I almost never do it. There we go. It is a rare occasion where I get through that room without taking damage. I can tell you that right now. So, small moral victories every single time that happens. Sup, Boney dude? Goodbye. You were not long for this world. Another dead end, but that's okay. Get to one-hit the gray version of Larry Jr. You don't get to see that all that often. Oh, and additionally, all the minions that he spawns as well. Brimstone, go fly. Just take care of him. My flies are completely boss right now. I'm really liking that. That's so close. Every single time you do this room, it's a little bit harrowing, I would say. At least it definitely is for me. So I did take 1 damage there, but it's only half of a soul heart, so shouldn't be the end of the world because of that happening. And I do have piercing tears, so I should be able to take care of these knights relatively easily. A dime. I'm almost tempted to go back to that shop. But at the same time, I'm really not, because I would... Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I would really not... I would rather not go through, you know, the stress of all of those traps again. I will lay a bomb here, though, just in case we get, like, a black card or something, or another card, which is the sun. I'll use that right now, and that does reveal the location of the secret room. Don't need the keys. Probably don't need the bombs either, but I'll use them. I'm not really sure why I'm gaining items for opening up key blocks, but apparently that's a thing. 3 pills? Ball of steel. Oh, I can see forever. That's not really that helpful. Range down is definitely not helpful. Yeah, I'll play the beggar. I have 23 cents. Might as well use them somehow, some way, somewhere, somehow. I don't think that's how that song goes. I guess I can just stand next to the beggar and kind of cuddle with him, and that will cause me to play money faster. But I should win the devil room, because I did not win the devil room last floor. That's one thing that's important to realize. Normally, the bloat is kind of an annoying fight, but that time he was not that bad at all. Man, I'm just kind of imagining the possibilities with Mom's knife right now, and I don't think I can resist. So, yeah, I guess I will have, like, no range with Mom's knife, so, oh boy, this is going to be like old Mom's knife. But at the same time, I should have so much damage. So I imagine Polyphemus and all of our buffs are going to stack with this Mom's knife, and just, I'm going to test it out here. Like, why would you not? Goodbye, 1 hit. Yes, sir. And the husk should definitely be 1 hit. Yes, sir. That is what I was looking for. We have possibly the most ridiculous damage of all time. Like, I don't even know if it's entirely possible to get higher damage than we have right now. We can pretty much 1-hit everything. I would not be surprised if this was like 1-hit Mom's heart damage. We might 1-hit the regular Mom. If we can 1-hit Mom's foot, we might be in the territory of like 1-hit Blue Baby damage. I don't know, but I've been told that Bob's Rotten Head is an item. That is not mighty bold, but it's okay. It provides the service of free bombs, so, you know, that's always a good thing, I would say. And for those enemies that do jump around and stuff like that, that can be fairly annoying. One thing that I can do is I can just let my flies take care of them, and that's one way to do it. And I should probably be bombing some of these skulls in an attempt to get some black hearts. Didn't work out, but we do have a pill here. Well, still, tears down. Oh boy, that's not good. That is not good at all. But all of a sudden, wait, I can fire Mom's knife at distance now. I just did. What? I do not understand. I think this challenge like passively decreases your range or shot speed or something by a ton, and that's what's making Mom's knife fire so, you know, disappointingly low distances. I don't know if this is worth it or not. I will blow you up just to see if there was a soul heart or something in here. Same goes for you and you. No soul hearts, it doesn't look like. That's what I was searching for. I'm not going to bother playing the rest. We're just looking for the boss now. And this room is going to be a little bit sketchy, but of course I can just let my flies deal with it. Rotten Baby is the carry this room. It looks like just after I enter the room, there's a second where the game like doesn't quite register that I have no range, and then it allows me to fire a long distance, and it's like, oh wait, yeah, you're not supposed to have any range, and then it lowers it again. Something like that. I'll buy this just to have the item, I suppose. It's not going to be helpful during this particular run, but we do have the item, and that's something to be proud of, I suppose. These should be fairly easy to deal with. Everything's going to be a 1-hit. I'm a little bit sketched out with our current range, how I'm going to like take care of these boom flies, but I mean, look at Rotten Baby just going to town, just 1-hitting everything. Yeah, I can just let Rotten Baby's flies take care of the boom flies, and then I don't have to get really close to them. Go, little buddy. Go. There we go. Look at this. Rotten Baby is so good. Such an underrated item. I just was going to pick up that set and I just gave up after a while. I was like, nope. It's not happening. It does look we do have a possible location of the secret room here. I'm not sure if this is possible or not. I don't know if that... I guess it's inaccessible, so it couldn't be there. But hopefully we will eventually find the secret room. I see another possible location for it. And Rotten Baby, can you 1-hit the large poop guy? You indeed can. All I need to do is just hang back, and Rotten Baby can kill everything by himself. I don't even need to use my knife. Look at this. Just go to town on him. And the range on the knife is so pathetic. It's almost difficult to use it in many a situation. Yeah, I'm going to need Rotten Baby here. I can't beat the room without it. You know, if I didn't pick up Rotten Baby, I would not be able to beat this challenge because of this room. Now that I think about it, that's kind of a little bit frightening. So I'm really glad for that item now. Otherwise, I would have had to restart this whole thing, even with the insane damage that I currently have on the mom's knife. That is a frightening prospect. And there's our secret room. Okay. We just get it for free. Hey, Greed. What's up? Goodbye. It's nice knowing you. I was going to pick up the money, and then I decided, nah. So let's just one-hit mom. Oh, or miss. Like, completely. There we go. I probably could have one-hit her if I got a full swing off on the foot. I just nicked it a little bit on the back swing, so I imagine that does count as one-hit mom damage. It counts for me anyway. I'm not going to bother opening up the red chest. Let's just check what's in here. There's the mulligan. That would be a good item. Loki's horns, not so much. I probably would take the mulligan if I was doing the boss rush, but we unlocked Swallowed Penny. Cool. I guess that's a pretty good one. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time with the next Binding of Isaac video. Again, apologize for this short video, but some of these challenges are shorter. I think most of the ones that we have left are to the mom's heart, so they should take a little bit more time, though. So that's something to look forward to. Anyway, I'll see you next time, probably with a much more difficult challenge, or maybe a regular run, whatever we'll do. Farewell.